Art's power has always been about its relevance to contemporary issues and how artists have taken up the cause of commenting on either crises or opportunities and accomplishments. And so the idea behind the work was the way in which we tend to equate contagion with the other, contagion with those we don't know who are different than we are. And this was a concern for Reena Banerjee. It's a kind of piece, you can see it behind me, it looks like a medical experiment gone awry. And so the artist is actually reminding us of the ways in which we have a kind of collective anxiety about contagion and infection. And we've had it around the AIDS epidemic, but we also have it now.
So it was really important to me to try to find a way to provide space for healing and joy for people after a couple months of really isolating stay-at-home orders in California, coupled with the energy of an uprising that was quickly gaining steam as the largest civil rights movement in history. So I thought to myself, what could really bring more joy than a month of Pride programs? After Ahmaud Arbery's murder, I saw my friend and Black Lives Matter's co-founder, Patrisse Cullors, appearing on show after show as the mouthpiece of the movement, but I know that she really prefers to speak through her art. So I got in touch with her and asked if she would let me produce her next performance piece for the Fowler Museum. And since Patrisse is a Bruin and a fan of the Fowler and an openly queer woman, she was happy to accept the invitation.
The protests of 1992 really were focused on the relationship between LAPD and the criminal justice system in general with marginalized communities. There were underlying causes as well, but that really was the spark. Today, we have the same kind of spark with policing organizations and Black lives or Black bodies. But what I see that's different between 1992 and today is that this movement today of social justice is really much more diverse. It's much more inclusive of all kinds of people, not only locally, but nationally, and also globally.
From the moment we decided to close our doors in response to the COVID pandemic, we jumped into action to bring programs online. The Hammer has been broadcasting its public programs live online for a decade now. So not only could we present a vast archive of past conversations with artists, filmmakers, and activists, but we also made a quick pivot to bring new programs to audiences at home. Since March, we've produced more than 100 live online programs, which have reached more than 20,000 viewers worldwide. We immediately saw that audiences appreciated these programs, whether they were in our ongoing mindful awareness meditation sessions, our lunchtime art talks with our curators, or a recent series of discussions with constitutional scholars breaking down the complicated issues facing our nation in this tumultuous election year.
What's thrilling right now with this new era is operas are being written for 2 and 3 people, for 4 people or 5 people, not for 500. That there's a way of communication that's about a small group of people creating a point of depth, importance, vision, joy, amazing lyrical imagination, and complexity. So we're back at the invention of opera by Monteverdi, like a handful of people. An artist, a dancer, a poet, a musician. Wow. Our work is to say what's next in America, and this generation of students is committing to that and going to create that.
Because out of crisis comes creativity.
Every cloud has a silver lining.
This is a movement that all kinds of people relate themselves to, and they are committed to making certain that we have deep and sustainable change.
We've always strived to create a forum for open dialogue and engaged citizenship, and this work feels more urgent than ever.
We're seeing a huge call for a new era.